So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if this is your first time. And I'm here to give you my preview and prediction for the Syria versus Australia AFC playoff final to see who would face that team from CONCACAF. Would it be USA, Costa Rica, or Panama? Only time will tell, guys. But I'm here to give you my take on the AFC playoffs. Stay tuned. The first leg of this tie will be played in Malaysia, the adapted home of the Syrian national football team. They played their previous matches in Oman since they can't play any matches in their war-ravaged country. So since Syria has played none of their World Cup qualifying match on home soil, it's fair to say that both matches in this tie will be away matches for Syria. These two countries have never met each other in international football, so this would be unknown territory for both teams and it will be a challenge. Well, from all the research that I didn't find any matches between Syria and Australia. Australia, the current AFC champs, have made 4 previous World Cup appearances and they are the only country to be champions of 2 different confederations. They are 4-time OFC champions and they won the AFC championship in 2015, 10 years after switching allegiance from the OFC. Their best finish at the World Cup was a round of 16 finish in the 2006 World Cup in Germany. For 2018 World Cup qualifiers, Australia topped their group in the second round to advance to the third, winning 7 of their 8 matches and tallying 5 points more than second place Jordan. Round 3 came with more challenges and Australia missed out on automatic qualification to Saudi Arabia on goal difference, simply because they were topped by group winners Japan 2-0 and only won by a 1-goal margin versus bottom place Thailand. I think in that match they said they had like 45 shots at goal but could only put 2 in the back of the net. So it's fair to say that Australia versus Syria was meant to be. But I think that Australia honestly wants to do things the hard way because they have to play a home and away match versus Syria, then they have to play a home and away match versus the team from the CONCACAF confederations. Come on, Aussie, why did you choose to do things the hard way? But for Syria, this is a dream. This is like a fairy tale run that they're on currently, and Uzbekistan were the team I chose to qualify to play this playoff or even qualify automatically in front of South Korea. But Syria was the dark horse in the group, as I said in a video I made about Syria. You can go check it out. But guys, can Syria shock the world to qualify for the 2018 World Cup in Russia? I think that they can, and from what they've shown us, the world knows that they can. But all odds are stacked up against the Syrian national football team. Affected by war and all of its side effects, the Syrian team has showed us what the true definition of determination is. Their trophy cabinet might not be as well embellished as the Australian team is, and they might not possess class players who play their football in Europe. But you would have to be a gambling man to put your money on Syria to win this tie. Their recent form is a testament of their resilience and ability to adapt to very difficult situations. A 3-1 victory versus Qatar in the September games and a 2-2 draw versus Iran, and they were like the only team to put 2 past Iran, was enough to put them past Uzbekistan and put the Quezon Eagles into the AFC playoff finals. Australia has a challenge on their hands because Syria has only lost one game in their adapted homes of Oman and Malaysia throughout the entire round 2 and round 3 matches. That's unbelievable. They have lost once. Wow. But their away record haven't been so sweet. So I think the away leg of this tie will truly determine the outcome of this tie. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Syria playing in front of tens of thousands of Australian fans will be the ultimate test for an already disadvantaged team. Both teams will be hoping to play their best 11 and pray that things would work out just the way they planned. Who will win this tie, guys? Who will win this tie? Personally, it's a hard call to make. It's really hard call because Australia is a good team. They have quality. Aaron Moy, Leckie, Robbie Cruz, even Tim Cahill. They have a few other players. Yo, the Australian team has quality. But from what they've shown recently in the Confederations Cup and in the last 2 World Cup qualifiers, it's like, do you really want this, Australia? Do you want this? I'm beginning to question their hunger. Do you want this? Because you could have qualified automatically, but you made Saudi Arabia slip past you, and now you're in this position to face a very, very hungry team, which is Syria. They have Omar Al-Soma, and this guy is a beast. I will only talk about Al-Soma because I've seen his skills. I've seen what he can do. Left foot, right foot, dribbling, everything. Free kicks, penalties, you name it. He's good. Class player who plays his football in Saudi Arabia. What more can I say about Omar Al-Soma? Syria will be dependent on him heavily, so hopefully he's fit. I would love to see him play versus Australia, and I don't want him to miss out. I want both teams to come in with their best 11 and go to battle. It's going to be a fierce one. I think the first leg in Malaysia will be a draw. Syria will remain unbeaten. Like, they were beaten once, I think, by South Korea, if I'm, stand corrected, guys. But they will remain unbeaten in Malaysia. Like, Australia would not defeat them in Malaysia. But the big test comes in Australia because these stadiums in Australia are huge. I know this from watching cricket in Australia. Huge. They have up to, let me say, 80,000 capacity and maybe even more. And it will be filled. It will be filled to the brim because the Aussie crowd will come out to support their boys. Aussie, 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 oi, 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 oi. And it would be really hard for the Syrians. Well, this would be one of the biggest crowds they've ever played in front of, I think. I would like to believe this is one of their biggest matches ever. So I'm thinking it would be really tough. It's hard. I would love to see Syria qualify for the World Cup, but I just think Australia has the edge because of the home advantage. I might be wrong. Syria might come out on that day and astonish the world, leave the Aussies dumbfounded. But I'm gonna say Australia is gonna win this time. Sadly, all my Syrian subscribers, it's only my opinion. It's only my opinion. Respect that. Do not get mad. But Australia will win the tie. Prove me wrong, Syria. I would love to see it. It would be amazing to see them go up against a team from CONCACAF, defeat them, and go into the World Cup also. But I just think Australia is going to win this tie by 2-1. That's my prediction, guys. There you have it. I lay my case. If this is the first time to the channel, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and good luck to Syria, good luck to Australia. May the best team wins. Peace out.